Hey YouTube and Wrestling Revealed, this is Purple Haze, and I'm going to be doing a CZW review here for June 12th show, Lines in the Sand. Overall, decent show, a few standout moments, but, you know, I don't know what to say about this show. It starts off pretty slow, but towards the end, I mean, there's some great matches. I'll start off, not much to say. First match, Alex Colon defeats Mark Angel. Once again, Mark Angel's just like the king of the jobbers. I mean, he's wrestled one match before this in CZW. He lost that too. He's just a boring character. He has no special, really, aspects to him. Alex Colon, honestly, I don't like him as a singles wrestler. I think they should have kept LJ Cruz in the company. It worked better as the Spanish Armada, but they're trying to get him over as a junior heavyweight, so let's see what goes down with that. But anyway, I'd give it 1.5 out of 5. Not a great match, pretty bland. Second match is Team Macktion defeats the Irish Driveby following interference from Rush Wrestling Enterprises. The thing with this is, Team Maction's just been put over as like that huge face team. I mean, they're so good against evil, and I mean, then Rush Wrestling Enterprises comes out and helps them. They're just instantly heel now. Attack Irish Driveby, and it doesn't really make sense. But again, I mean, it's an Irish Driveby match, so Irish Driveby Team Macktion. It's a great high-flying match, a lot of spots. Rush Wrestling Enterprise really does just ruin the match, but what are you gonna do? 2 out of 5 stars. Sabian defeats Ruckus. This all started a few months ago with their whole feud of Ruckus not showing up to defend the Blackout name and yada yada yada. They really try to make this a personal match. You know, they do work really well together. It's a really impressive match. Some really good spots, some moments. Ruckus really is the more talented of the two, but they really want to push Sabian, so he ends up winning the match. Ruckus just kind of go on to do nothing, which is a shame, but I don't know. I think they should have kept Blackout together. It seems they're really taking apart a few tag teams here, Spanish Armada, Blackout, but CZW's got a great tag team division, so I guess they can suffer a few losses. Fourth match, Adam Cole defeats Ryan Slater to retain the CZW Junior Heavyweight Championship. This match I liked because I'm not a big fan of Ryan Slater, or really Adam Cole for that matter, but lately they've been putting Adam Cole against people like Sabian and Ruckus, and it's just, he's not in their league. Putting him against Ryan Slater makes it a really even match. You know, you're not sure what's going to happen. They got really conflicting styles. For some reason, work pretty well together. Adam Cole really tries to show a personality here. Like his Panama Sunrise finisher, that flip pile driver is great. But yeah, he pulls out the victory. Ryan Slater's a pretty boring character. He can't really add much to the match, but next match, it really goes in 3 parts. Oh yeah, for the 4th match I'd give it 2 out of 5 again. But for the 5th match, it goes in 3 parts. I'll give it just 1 ranking, but Jon Moxley comes out, says he doesn't want to defend tonight, and then Greg Excellent comes out, and they start a match. Jon Moxley just destroys Excellent, because Excellent's done nothing for months. Then DJ Hyde comes out to save Excellent. They get in a match. Jon Moxley defeats DJ Hyde really brutally, actually. Keeps attacking DJ Hyde, then Nick Gage comes out, and they go through a really brutal ultra-violent match. A lot of blood, and Nick Gage ends up winning the match. Obviously, Moxley's been through 2 others. They can't have him be like Superman, like John Cena. But it's just announced then that it's a non-title match, so kind of ruins everything, but still 3 kind of one great match. I'd give it 3 out of 5. All 3 matches together made it pretty interesting. Yeah, next match was the Best Around defeats AR Fox and Jonathan Gresham and the A-Team, Aaron Arbo and Unbreakable Andy. I don't really know what to say about this match. I mean, Aaron Arbo and Unbreakable Andy kind of leave after this event. I mean, they beat the Best Around last month, which destroyed the Best Around's momentum. I guess they found out it was a mistake and tried and save them. It doesn't really work. 6 men who can really perform well together. It's a great match. I mean, they give them some time to do a lot of great moves, a lot of tag team action. I'd give it 3.5 out of 5, 3 out of 5. It's a good match, but all their momentum shot. There's no really big stars in it, so. Seventh match is Egotistico Fantastico in his 3rd match where he has to beat a world champion. First time he beat Nick Gage. Second time he beats Nick Burke, who just randomly shows up out of CZW training. And third, tonight, is the return of Chris Hero, who only returns for 1 night only. I try and put him off as the heel, but at the beginning of the match, Ego's just getting, booed out of the building. Everyone's behind Chris Hero. Halfway through the match, kind of even chance, and then by the end, everyone's cheering Ego. So, it was pretty even, because they really did the good versus bad. I mean, Chris Hero destroys Ego, but Ego keeps fighting back. They gave it great time, more than 25 minutes. Some great athleticism. Chris Hero can perform in, any environment. He's not really that CZW type of wrestler, but he does well. Ego really complimented him. I'd give it 4 out of 5 stars. It was a really good match. They gave it a lot of time. Great good versus evil kind of thing. In the last match, the main event, Drake Younger and Eddie Kingston defeat Masada and Brain Damage to retain the CZW World Tag Team titles. This was just kind of to get their ultra-violent kind of match out. Drake Younger and Eddie Kingston have now defeated every member of Cult Fiction in tag team matches. After the match, though, Masada and Brain Damage just destroy them. Billy Graham's running around the ring being cheerleader. All those kind of just new debuting guys come out and try and help. They get destroyed. Cult Fiction destroys the staff. Everyone's just mauled. Which was kind of interesting. Younger books up for Tournament of Death where he wants to face Brain Damage. That's fine, because it does happen. But Eddie Kingston then sets up a match where he wants to face someone for Cult Fiction at Home Sweet Home. And he leaves the company after a week after this. So it just kind of left out in the open. Eddie Kingston kind of screws this Suicide Kings Cult Fiction feud, but what are you going to do? It was still a decent match. Some great ultra-violent moments. Masada hits the Masada-mizer into a table off the top rope. I'd give it 3.5 out of 5. Decent match, but like I said, this Suicide Kings Cult Fiction storyline is getting pretty old. Not doing anything new with it. Overall, I'd give the show, 7.5 out of 10. It really does start to change from what's been going on in CZW the last few months. It does give some great action. That ranking is a lot for Chris Hero and Ego. It's a lot based on that match. That match was great. I'd recommend seeing it if you're a fan of really anything. It's got some great moments. So, yeah, I'm probably running out of time here, but until next time.